Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Buffy, where I'll be talking about and reviewing all the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in order. Today, I'm looking at Season 6, Episode 22, Grave. We begin the episode right where we left off.
Uh-oh, Daddy's home. I'm in wicked trouble now.
You have no idea.
Giles tries to talk Willow around. Sit down! But she's savage, calling back to their argument in Flooded. And into the credits we go. Giles' magic rubber ring can be used as a flotation device and knocks Willow out. So time for hugs! Some for you too, Anya. And Giles says he's sorry about what happened to Tara. He tells Buffy that he heard about what happened from a coven in England, and they were the ones who gifted him the magic to stop Willow. So Buffy admits to Giles that everything's gotten out of control, and about Dawn's thieving, her fast food job, Xander and Anya, and oh yeah, Spike being her bang buddy. They both have a good laugh, while Willow gets inside Anya's head to convince her to let her go. Buffy tells Giles about normal again, so he apologizes for leaving her to struggle, and she says she doesn't understand why she was resurrected, before they discuss what will happen to Willow. Speaking of, she does her best ventriloquist routine with Anya's body, and she and Giles get into a magic fight. While Xander stresses out over the situation, Dawn tells him off for moping, and he tells her what Spike tried to do to Buffy. Hey, how's your head? Spike's killed his challenge, so bring on the next one. Ew, it's gotten all the mummy for a second. Wow, I love what we've done with the place. Does that say William Shatner? Willow and Giles face off with Buffy's help, but Willow says she can kill Jonathan and Andrew off from anywhere. Hadouken! So Buffy runs off to try and stop it from hitting Dawn and Xander when it lands. Willow plays pinball with Giles while having a go at him, so he bad breaths her and mocks her for being weak, so she drains him of his magic and trips out for a bit. She says she can feel everyone's emotions and pain and complains it's too much, so Will wins a way to end the world. Xander is trying to bust into a crypt when the fireball comes flying in, and Buffy chooses to save Jonathan and Andrew, leaving Xander knocked out, and she and Dawn fall through the earth, so the nerds flee to Mexico. Anya comes out of the wreckage and finds Giles, who says he can see where Willow is, and he's kinda dying, but also she's gonna destroy the world. Buffy and Dawn are well and truly stuck, and they get into an argument over what Spike did, with Dawn saying she's seen a bunch of shit, so Buffy isn't doing a good job of protecting her, so she should just stop. Xander interrupts the conversation with his helping hand before Anya shows up to explain they're all fucked, and Willow is raising a temple, complete with safety cables, on Kingsman's Bluff, the same place Angel tried to off himself in amends. Okay, we can see the ocean right there. Let's remember that when we come to the Season 7 finale. Anya reports there's no way to stop Willow and breaks the news that Giles is dying before going to be with him. And then Willow and Buffy have a psychic conversation, which ends up with some earth monsters attacking them. Realizing they're outnumbered, Buffy arms Dawn and the pair fight together, while Willow does her light show at the temple, which Xander steps in front of.
Hey, black-eyed girl. What you doing?
Willow tells him to piss off and then zaps him, which wakes Giles up, while Buffy fights off some monster dudes, and Dawn cuts one's damn head off. Yes, queen! Willow keeps zapping, so Xander steps in the way again.
You can't stop this.
Yeah, I get that. It's just, where else am I gonna go?
And tells her that even though she's trying to destroy the world, he still loves her, and reminisces about their childhood, before saying she'll have to kill him first before she can make a start on the world. Willow's okay with that plan, and slashes him repeatedly, as he tells her he loves her, and keeps going towards her until she finally breaks down. Goth mode deactivated. Giles sits up and announces it's all over, and the magic Willow stole from him was part of the plan to counteract her rage, which allowed Xander to find her humanity. Buffy bursts into tears, but they're happy tears, but then sad tears, where she apologizes to Dawn for how things have been lately, and promises things will change.
I don't want to protect you from the world. I want to show it to you.
The pair climb out of the ground while Xander holds Willow, and Anya helps Giles out of the wrecked magic box as Jonathan and Andrew ride out of town. Ooh, this is pretty! Oh yeah, Spike. He's completed his trials and gets his reward. His soul. I don't care. Okie dokie, this finale was different to any other because Buffy was sidelined and had no part in stopping the big bad, who is the only one not to get killed. I mean, I know Angel technically didn't die, but I'd say being run through with a sword and sent to a hell dimension is pretty damn close. Nevertheless, we had the core four back together for this one, with Giles and Xander both playing a significant part in stopping Willow. Giles brought the magic and knew how to use it, and has always had a tenuous relationship with Willow since she started using magic, so he was not messing around in his words and actions. Willow for me is back to being insufferable after her brief break, and honestly I didn't really care about what she was rambling on about. In fact, I'm almost off the Buffy bus entirely for how little I care about the rest of the show, but we must press on. Xander comes full circle in his actions, as he seems to see himself as the cause of the problem due to not stopping Warren. So now stopping Willow with his words rather than any fighting is a pretty powerful moment for his character. It showed a lot of courage to stand in front of Willow and her spells, but courage is something Xander has always had, even if he doesn't realize it. Speaking of courage, Dawn had a really nice part to play, fighting alongside Buffy, not only changing her sister's perception of her, but also of the world. Figment Joyce may have started the ball rolling, but Dawn put it over the top in helping Buffy to feel alive again. Good job, team family. I guess we should talk about Spike. It's been confirmed that Spike's intention was to always get his soul back, but the dialogue simply doesn't match up. I know they wanted to make the audience think that he was there to get his chip removed, so the soul could be a surprise, but Spike literally wouldn't have said those things the way he said them, so it's a bit dumb really. We have 6 deaths, 2 demons, the heads Spike was tossing around in the cave, and for the first time since season 4, we have 4 monsters, 3 dispatched by Buffy and 1 beheaded by Dawn, which brings our season total to 8 humans, 23 vampires, 37 demons, and 4 monsters. So there you have it. That was Grave. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be sired by my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and don't let the vampires bite.